Valeria, and today I want to ask you a question. When was the last time you heard a degrading comment towards women? Or when was the last chat you had with people you know where women were not seen the same as men? Or the last time you heard a joke about feminism? I'm sure the answer is pretty recently. You want to know why? Because I hear these types of comments every single day of my life. There is not one day I go through where my parents or my family or my friends don't tell me that being a feminist is just some kind of weird thing and that we do have the same rights as men. Do you really think so? I decided to organize this TED Talk because gender equality is not something that should even be up for debate. It's basic human rights. How can you ignore a problem that it's right in front of you? I think the main problem that we have as a Mexican society is ignoring the problem. It's not wanting to see it. It's just thinking about how it doesn't directly affect you and just shutting your mouth about it. And I hate that. Because we do not all have the privilege to be treated the same as men. Maybe you haven't noticed how women are oppressed. And maybe this is because you have lived a privileged, nice life. And don't get me wrong, that is totally okay. But just because it didn't happen to you, it doesn't mean that it doesn't happen to anyone. Okay? So we have to be a little bit more empathetic. We have to think a little bit more about how other people are living, how other people are being affected by gender inequality every single day of their lives, in every single aspect of it. Jobs. Just the other day, I was talking to my mom and she said that she's most likely to hire a man than a woman. You want to know why? Because she said women are more likely to want to have a family and a baby, and that they're not going to be at her disposition all year long. Because women are here to have babies and to be a mother and to have a big, great family. So of course I'm thinking about this and I was like, wow, maybe when I'm gonna go to get a job, maybe I'm more prepared than him, but I'm not gonna get it because people think that my only purpose in this world is to be a mom. Or gender violence. Gender violence is extremely present in our everyday life. 35% of women worldwide have suffered some type of violence. 7% of the women in the whole world have been sexually assaulted. Do you think this is normal? Do you think this is not the result of a patriarchal system? Or somewhere where misogyny still exists? If you tell me no, you're being so blind and you are having absolutely no empathy for the woman that suffers this every day. So opening up our eyes is the first step to have a little bit better understanding on how we can help for this problem to stop. You have to start questioning absolutely everything we say when referring to these subjects. You have to start questioning why we say what we say and why is this benefiting our patriarchal system. Okay? I'm gonna put you an example. When you're gonna go out to a party as a girl and as a boy, the things and the comments we receive are so different from each other. Boys are often told, oh, have fun, have a great night. And girls, we are told a Bible of what to do and what not to do to not be harassed, to not be kidnapped, to not be drugged, to not be sexually assaulted. And this is a prime example of misogyny. What are you told when you go to a party as a girl? You're told, Hey, don't wear that skirt, that's too short, you can get harassed. Hey, don't take drinks from others because you can get drugged. Hey, cover your drink at all times because you can get drugged. Don't talk to anyone that is not your friends because you can get kidnapped. Don't go alone. Don't get drunk because when you get drunk, it's a free pass to men to sexually assault you, and it's gonna be your fault. Another example, how when you want to go out at night, just to the supermarket. If you're a girl, you have to consider if it's dark outside, if there's a lot of people outside, if you have someone to call, if in case someone's following you, and I'm sure men do not have this problem. Or when we say like, when men are trying to prove they're not misogynistic and they say like, oh, I'm not a misogynist, I wash the dishes and I take care of my kids, often associating things that have to do with the house and the cleaning of it to women. That is, they're just proving your point. They're just proving that they have a misogynistic mindset. And maybe they're not doing it with the wrong intentions, but we have to start questioning them. We cannot just let these things slip because they are, oh, he didn't mean it like that. It's not that deep, because maybe it is not that deep, but it is affecting us, and it is affecting us as women every day of our lives. And I'm not saying just men have these types of comments. As I was saying you, my mom and friends that I had that were girls thought that this was normal and that it was okay for men to say that those were just girl chores. Like, misogyny is something that we live on our everyday life, and it's so normal that we did not even see it, that we did not even worry about it, and that is just so messed up. So I think the first step to have a little bit more of gender equality is to admit that we all are a little bit misogynistic, and to start questioning every single thing that we say in order for this to stop. Because maybe what I'm saying is benefiting this patriarchal system, and not just boys, also girls have to start questioning it. We have to start questioning our actions, and we have to accept that this cannot keep going, and that women are not just exaggerating when we talk about how we feel as women and how we feel harassed or oppressed by the system.